Hello guys, welcome back to the channel guys. It's underscore Jackie 62, and right now guys we're gonna be getting into it with some nasty stuff that's been going on YouTube between Colaz and Daddy Gargon. And right now guys we're going to react, and we have a commentator along with me here. What is your channel again? It's underscore Isabel, guys. You guys can go check her out. She's not going to be seen in the video. She's just going to comment in my video. Okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to react on what's been going on out on the YouTube streets between Colaz and between Daddy Gargon. And guys, I just want to let you guys know something. I don't know Colaz in person, and I do not know Daddy Gargon in person. I am here with it underscore Isabel to react on what has been put out in their videos. And what we've been seeing lately is not good. Not good at all. I seen a video the other day that Colaz put out, right? And I tried to look for it again today, and I think Colaz has taken the video down. And I think it's a good idea that you did take that video down, because the way how you were acting on that video was not good. It was not you. That was not you that I saw, that I've been watching for over all of these months. That's not you. The way how you were ranting, you were calling Daddy Gargon all kinds of dirty names. You was even calling Daddy Gargon wife. And I don't think, I'm going to talk to you guys, right? Both of you. Don't come at me with no nonsense, because it's what you guys are putting out in your videos, and I'm reacting towards your videos. So it's not like I know you guys personally, and it's not like I'm not a hater, because I watch both of you, but what I've been watching lately is not good. And I'm going to talk about it, whether you guys like it or not. First of all, let me start with Colaz first. Do you think that it is right for Colaz to just come out at Daddy Gargon? I know Daddy Gargon has been putting stuff, Colaz claiming that Daddy Gargon has been taunting him and been taunting the team members, right? Because, you know, Daddy Gargon is 73 years old. And when a person is 73 years old, in our culture, we were raised to respect the elder, okay? And the things that I hear Colaz the way Colaz was styling Daddy Gargon last night, that was not our culture. And Daddy Gargon is saying that ever since that he told Colaz that he's a Messiah, and Colaz said, look, I'm not a Messiah. And he said ever since that he has commented that he should have kissed his wife when the wife was leaving at the airport. Is there anything wrong with Daddy Gargon saying all of that to Colaz?
No, I don't think so at all. I just feel like, you know, he's not doing so well by his wife. So when anybody brings up the wife, it's a touchy topic for him. So he snaps. You know that
so
type of
you think
way?
he snaps because I wonder what is not going so good for him.
I just don't think that he's faithful with his woman, and he doesn't like people calling that out or saying anything about that situation. So when they know that they're doing something that they're not supposed to do, it's a trigger for him.
Oh, it triggers him.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a trigger for him. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. Did you hear all of the names that Colaz called Daddy Gargon? Colaz called Daddy Gargon a drunk crow. Colaz tell Daddy Gargon to go eat out his woman something another. Colaz was going so bad to the point where he was telling Daddy Gargon, maybe because you're something cannot get up, so, and he feel that he's young. To what I hear on the And what he was saying, that if he wants to have how many women is not nobody business. And he claimed that he don't want nobody come at him because some people might gonna tell him for him to calm down, but he don't care right now. And you know, all that.
I just feel like he was real triggered because he knows that he's not. He knows that he's cheating on his woman. Simple as that.
You believe that? You honestly believe that?
I honestly believe that, because if you're not cheating on your woman, why would you come out and say, "Oh, I can have a 1,000 women if I want, or I can have one wife for 1,000"? You know, people don't do that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Then again, that's real disrespectful to your wife. Like, it's like you're disrespecting her right on camera.
Right,
don't care
exactly.
what you're saying.
But you know, also, you know, when I was in Jamaica as a young girl, the way how the Jamaican culture is, it seems as if when, you know, the impression that I've got, what I saw as a child growing up, that men will go crazy about a woman before, but the minute he starts to have kids with her, it's like they start to get tired of the woman at home.
Yeah.
And then once they start to get tired of the woman at home, they start beating their woman. They start going out late. They start coming in late. Sometimes they don't even come back. Not all men do that. You know, not all Jamaican men do it. But what I saw as a child growing up, that the Jamaican men feel like they're more superior than the Jamaican women, and the Jamaican women are not equal.
Yeah.
It's not, because I remember my mother and my stepfather at the time, right? My stepfather would just go out all day long, and he would stay out when he wasn't working as a mason. He would stay out all day, play dominoes, flirt with all the big batty bitches them up in the big yard that he used to play and you only hear you hear all kinds of whistles.
Wow.
You know, and mama would be down at the house.
Wow.
Mama would be down at the house at the machine, and you have some of these bitches, the big batty bitches, they will come out in the short shorts and be winding up and walking because they know that my stepfather was there, and they know that my stepfather was going to be calling to them, because that's how they say it in Jamaica. I'm going to call to this girl here. And, you know, when they see me, when they see him like that, oh, they run, come, yeah, you know, all kinds of, while mama, she at the house, slaving, doing all kinds of stuff. He got to the point where, because he would stay out so much, the freedom is there, she can't say anything really to him, right? Because the way they live their life in Jamaica, they're not like us, where we unite, you know, our men kind of like stay close to us, and our men consult us about certain things,
and
you
we
know,
have control,
and we have control as a woman here.
You're going to give me respect, or you're going to leave.
Exactly.
Or we're not going to do this.
Exactly. Okay.
It seems like they don't have a say-so.
Right. You see, and the Jamaican women, them seem as if they don't have that option.
And it's not even that. I just feel like they're desperate. Like, no offense or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like a lot of them are desperate because they don't look good. But like I said, no offense to, you know, them. You know, because
they don't do it to the pretty girls in Jamaica.
Exactly.
The real pretty girls them like that.
The ones that
what they feel that they
insecure.
can. Yeah, insecure, yes. Yeah. And then again, to notice with the Jamaican women them too, they will look so pretty and nice. You know, when they were doing the courtship phase, they get big marriage, they kissy. Once they start to have the babies and they start to be, you see them start to get fat, they drag themselves out.
Because they got used.
They
feel like they got.
They don't go to the gym no more. They don't wear makeup anymore. They don't wear nice clothes no more. You'll see them in the yard with these big old shirts on them.
They got comfortable.
And they got so comfortable. They don't have a job. The men will tell them, look, you don't have to work. We'll take care of you.
I feel like the men get them where they want to, just to treat them like that.
I feel that way too.
And that's why I feel like they're desperate. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a say-so on anything. They feel like, oh my God, if I say this, he's going to end up leaving me. I'm not going to have nobody because of the way how I look already.
Exactly.
Like, they don't have no self-esteem.
And then they breed them off every minute. Soon as they have a baby here and a baby there, they'll breed them off and keep breeding them. And the women, because I remember when I was in Jamaica, There was a lady by the name of Shirley. She was with her dreadlocks living. And the dude would just breed her off. Every year she would have a baby. Every year she would have a baby. And then he started beating her as soon as she start to get fat and not looking so good no more. He starts to beat her, coming home late at night, wouldn't show up home. And then when she see her man can't come home at nighttime, you know they're going to start fussing. Where you been? You know, why you can't come home? Yeah. Then that's when the beating started. And you know what happened to her now? I heard that girl just took off and leave all of the kids them with them. She took off and left all of the boy kids with them.
But back to this guy.
Back to the Colaz Smith and Daddy Gargon.
Everything that this old man is saying, he's not saying anything wrong.
He's not saying anything that's wrong.
Your wife, his wife, you could tell that she doesn't have a say-so. We watched the video of her leaving. Any man that really cares about their woman is not going to send their woman off for 2 weeks.
So you're 2.5 weeks.
Far away from, you know what I'm saying? And then I do feel like it was karma that you got into the car accident. You're not doing right. That's your wife. Right? They're married, right?
Yeah, they're married.
Right, exactly. Like under oath, you're not doing right by her. Yeah. So karma's gonna come to you.
And they got 2 lovely children.
Karma is gonna
they're
come
married.
To you.
She was very nice before. She was looking real nice before she got married.
Nice. But
yeah, she still looks nice. You know,
she's kind of big. You know, no offense, but she is kind of big. She does not look the same anymore. And he's probably not into her like that anymore.
Oh, you feel that way, huh?
That's just how I feel. She's just not, she's big. I don't know if she's pregnant or if something's going on with her.
And then the thing about it too, people will be down in this comment section. And if they ask, it's like his subscribers are scared to say stuff about, to ask what happened. Because there was one lady down in there, why was Sham looking like that? And it caused a upstir. It's like they can't say nothing.
She is kind of big. And, you know, I've seen her before. She looked good before, but she does not look good right now. And I'm going to just be honest. I don't care. You know, she doesn't look good. Simple as that. I don't know if she's pregnant or if she just haven't lost the weight or what's going on with her, but she doesn't look good right now. And the way how he's making it seem like as if he could do whatever he wants to do. He's young. He's this. He's that.
Of course, he's a handsome dude.
And if he wants
he's
to
handsome,
women,
you know, without a joke. He's a nice Jamaican.
Not no excuse.
That is not no excuse. He's a good-looking Jamaican man. You know what I mean? Most of them don't look like him.
I don't feel like he's good looking.
You know, well, I feel like he's good looking. I feel like he's a good looking Jamaican man.
I don't feel like
you know.
I just feel like people are bigging his head up, and he needs to get back to reality.
You think
You're not all that at all.
Well, I guess he needs to come to America and live then. You know, I like Colaz Smith. I like what I don't like him personally. I like what he's doing.
To me,
because I don't know him.
Exactly. To me, I don't really fancy him at all. I don't like what he's doing at all. To me, he has the big head, and I don't like people that have the big head.
You don't like people.
You just need to humble yourself, and at the end of the day, it's YouTube. If somebody wants to react on you,
they have to.
Why are you?
Why we can't
countering that
exactly
reaction?
But look, you notice. I don't know if you notice. I'm gonna get something in here. I don't know if you notice the real big Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast would never come.
They read your comment and they don't even pay.
And some of them don't even read it.
Exactly.
Some of them don't.
So
some of them got moderators.
That he's doing. I just feel like he's doing that to big up his channel. Even
more.
You
think he's doing that to grow his channel?
Something for him to big up.
But why so many people against Daddy Gargon? I don't see where Daddy Gargon has taken a knife and stabbed nobody or hurt nobody. Why is they after this man like that? I mean, he's 73 years old, right? He's on YouTube like everybody else. I even hear one person is telling Daddy Gargon to take the video down. Why would you tell a man to take his video down? Why don't you tell Colaz Smith to take that dirty video down that he used to cuss Daddy Gargon out, which is not there. And he did take it down.
Because you know why? He knows that he was wrong.
He knows that he was wrong for that.
Because this dude didn't even say much. I watched this old man. He didn't even say much about you, and then you were ranting off like that. Like,
exactly.
You did a little bit too much, and like I said, you have a lot of shit in your closet. And when people say shit about certain shit, it triggers him. That's how people are when they're hiding.
When they're hiding
a lot
something.
Of secrets, and somebody says one little thing, they will cut your throat off.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But you know what puzzles me though, Tuti, about Colaz Smith? Colaz Smith is a Scorpio like me. Normally, Scorpio people don't pay attention to nonsense. We normally are on the bigger side of things. We normally don't pay attention to nonsense like that.
Right now, he's just going down. Like I said, people are bigging his head up. He's getting more subscribers, and he feels like he's all that. But one thing about it is you could lose all of that shit overnight.
Yes, you can lose it. You have to please humble yourself.
That.
And one thing I'm happy about, the car accident, I have to address that in the video. I am so happy that they have survived this car accident.
I just feel like I'm not even going to pretty up this shit. Simple as that. I feel like...
I'm glad that they're still alive.
That's good that he's alive and everything.
Yes, Ian Clymer.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's karma. Get your shit together, bro. You're not all that. And you need to start doing good by your wife. Like I said, shit is going to start catching up to you. And karma is a bitch. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
And
that's your you wife, are entitled to your opinion.
And y'all did vows under God. You're going to get yours back 10 times.
10 times.
You might not get it today. You might not get it tomorrow, next week, or next year. But you're going to get that shit back.
I even heard that he was telling his subscribers that Daddy Gargon was praying for him to meet in an accident. I honestly don't believe that.
I didn't see that.
I don't see. I look for everywhere to see if Daddy Gargon really said that. And I don't see nowhere where Daddy Gargon was wishing for something bad to happen to Colaz Smith like that. Because I know Daddy Gargon is not stupid. Why would this church man be wishing something bad to happen to Colaz Smith when he used to like Colaz Smith? He used, at one point, he was calling Colaz Smith his son. At one point. And they all turn on him. They have other reactors that are reacting on Daddy Gargon the worst way.
When you're invested into someone, they're probably invested into this dude, this Colaz Smith dude. And when you're invested in someone and you like someone, no matter what they do,
they say,
you're gonna like them. And if somebody comes against them, you're gonna fought for them.
Exactly.
But me, I read in between the lines, and I honestly feel like at first the dude was cool.
Yes, at first he was very, very nice.
But from me watching him, I don't really fancy him.
It's just a two statement that he came out, 2 videos. And then another thing again too, he made a diss song with Daddy Gargon. Did you hear the music?
I didn't hear the music, and I really don't care to, because at the end of the day, like, this dude is 70-something years old.
Yeah.
You're probably 40-something. I don't even know how old
I think he's probably 30-something years old.
This dude is old as hell. What are you getting off of this?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you getting from arguing with the old man?
With an older man that could, maybe you could draw wisdom from him.
What are you getting off of
and
that?
He's on his channel. And then Colaz Smith friends them are haunting Daddy Gargon to tell Daddy Gargon to take his video down. Why should he take his video down? This man goes and made his videos and upload his videos. He's not telling nobody to take you all videos on all of this stuff that you guys are going after him. And then you guys are on the other end are saying, oh, Daddy Gargon this, Daddy Gargon to. It takes 2. It takes 2. Because you would never see Mr. Beast. Have you seen Mr. Beast into any one of these things, are telling everybody, oh, you stink underneath, go eat out go suck your mama and all that. Have you ever heard Mr. Beast talk like that? And why would Colaz Smith even be saying that to Daddy Gargon? Know that Daddy Gargon is 73 years old. You gonna go tell this man to suck your mama?
Like I said, he know why he's triggered. Oh, he knows exactly why he's triggered.
Oh, man, that is the height of the disrespect.
He knows exactly why
I am so disappointed in Colaz Smith. It takes 2. People should not be taking people personal on YouTube. YouTube is a business.
He's triggered.
Yeah.
Simple as
but
that.
Why? If he's triggered, go get a psychiatrist.
And stop doing
these things,
Because at the end of the day, you did send that lady off far and you didn't even give her
2.5 weeks.
And she's so slow. I'm not gonna pretty this shit up. She's dumber than a box of rocks, and he thinks that he's all that, and he's not. Simple as that. I don't care what nobody says.
All I know, Tuti, what I got to say about Colaz Smith, he needs to stop doing these type of videos. because these type of videos is gonna lead to his downfall.
Like, why would you even? They were saying, oh, I feel like whatever they were saying about him, they feel like he's shitting on his women. Why would you come back and do a video and say, if I want to have
a million women and one wife?
Why? What the hell?
Why would you do that? Because if I hear my husband talking like that, I divorce your ass right away.
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
My husband would have never disrespect me like that. How you expect for a woman? And then you know what it is to Tuti? Some of these Jamaican men, they're like the worst thing in hell.
It's like you're on.
They're bigging him up.
How many people are watching you?
Yes.
You're basically humiliating your wife and disrespecting her.
Disrespecting her, man. And that's what Daddy Gargon was saying. Daddy Gargon was saying, excuse me, you can tell. I'm sorry about that. Daddy Gargon was says, you can tell that his wife, you could see that she wasn't happy in her face. And then
who would be happy about that?
And then Colaz Smith is really taking it up, getting it personal. I think he's upset about that people are seeing through these things.
Of course, people are seeing through that shit. It's clear as day.
Yeah.
Why would she be happy about that at all? I don't get that.
You know.
And then why are you sending your family away for 2 weeks and a half and you're not even going on vacation with them?
Yeah, and then
it's like, what are you?
It's
doing?
like anything can happen to them when she needs her husband. The kids them need their father. You know what I mean? If I'm going on vacation and I'm going away that long, I can understand a couple of days.
She don't have no say so at all.
You know,
you could tell she
but for my husband is coming to me and rewarding me with a vacation to go away for 2 weeks. To me, that would not be funny. That would not. If the way I am in America now, you see American people, then we're a bit too fast.
Yeah, it's like
we know everything.
You sending her away.
If my husband comes with a plane ticket and say, I'm sending you away for 2 weeks, I'm going to say, you're sending me for 2 weeks. So who are you going to be staying with for 2 weeks?
Exactly.
So who is going to be inside of this house with you for 2 weeks?
For 2 weeks. That doesn't
You're going to send me away for 2 weeks? Mm-hmm. To me, I mean, I don't know what I would say. And for my husband to be on social media
and disrespectful
talking about me, how if I want to have a million women and one wife, personally you wouldn't have me. If you want to have a million, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You want to have a million women? I'm going to show you something.
That's disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful.
That's the ultimate disrespect.
And not only that, it's not like they're girlfriends and boyfriends. They're married people.
That is disrespectful.
That's a married father with 2 kids. What if the kids grow up and hear all of that? Oh, but you see, like I said, when you're in Jamaica, it's different from when you're in America. That's the culture.
And they're going to be the same way like their mom.
That's the culture in Jamaica.
They're going to think that it's okay for the man to act like that.
And
that's what's going to happen. Simple as that. It's just going to be a chain reaction. You know how that is. Mm-hmm. The woman does.
Children live what they learn and learn what they live.
They're going to do the same things.
And the family is 2 girls. Mm-hmm. So when you have girl child, you got to be careful what you're saying. And you got to be careful what you're doing. And I heard that at one point, Colaz Smith was a Christian. I don't know how it's true, because one time you watched certain video where he was saying that at the time when he had put out the first video about Daddy Gargon, that he didn't want to be associated with when he Obia because it's his brand. Apparently, you're not thinking about your brand right now. Because if you're going to put out a video like that, I'm thinking of brands, because some people, even though they're not Jamaican, they can interpret the Jamaican language and know what we're talking. To go eat out your crotches, go suck your mama. They know what that means. Yeah. Suck is they know what suck means, and they know what mama means. Mm-hmm. Right? So for him to be putting out a video like this on big brands, he claimed that he's trying to protect his brand. But people who are trying to protect their brand do not conversate and indulge in comments and watch everybody's videos and then come back at them. People are protecting their brands. Don't do that. You understand? Because if I'm protecting my brand and I have somebody that is out there scolding me, right? If I'm doing something that is bad and that person is scolding me, I deserve to be scolded. But if I'm not doing something that is bad,
you just block them.
Right.
From seeing your videos. All you gotta do is block them from seeing your videos.
Right. Instead of
what's the point of the reaction? Like, you just looking for views at this point, and they're bigging your head up.
Yeah, because
this is not the same guy that
this is not the same guy that I watched. This is not the same Colaz Smith.
Is getting to him.
Yes, this is not the same Colaz Smith. It's not the same. And you know what? A lot of his people them are watching him. They know this and they're afraid
to say something.
They are afraid to say something. They feel that if they say something to Colaz Smith is going to cut you. I know how Scorpio people work. I'm Scorpio. If you piss me off, you're done. You're done.
And that's probably what it is.
And that's what it is. But you got to realize that you're on public television. You're on social media. And if you're getting big like that, you got to be careful. Because just the same way you get up there, people can bring you down. It's subscribers where you got there. It's subscribers. You know, it's not anything else. What give you all of them is people. People are watching you and people are subscribing to your channel. They can take it. They can put bill you up and bring you down just like in America. You see what happened to Diddy and all them people? Diddy was one of the biggest. It was untouchable. He was untouchable. And as soon as the FBI started coming around, you see what happened to Diddy now? So, my friend, I think you better walk in the straight and narrow. To be honest with you, I think you better walk in the straight and narrow. Learn how to deal with your
and humble yourself.
Humble yourself. Learn how to deal with your emotions.
It's not getting humbled at all.
Right, because what I heard before, like I said, every time before, I love his adventures so much. He has good adventures. But now, I don't know what's going on with him. I really don't. And then again, too, you know what I noticed too? Colaz Smith don't have to put out certain things in the video that he don't want certain people to know. Because he claims that he has a lot of haters, right? And when you're on YouTube, you're going to have some people like you and you're going to have some people that don't like you. Because I watched the comment section. There's a few of them that hate him. He's got some haters. He's got some bad haters. You know, but he has to learn how to live with it because it's YouTube. You have to get used to. People are going to like you 1 minute. Even the good subscribers them. Even his die-hard subscribers them. 1 minute can like him and turn away from him. Depending on what he's putting out there. Depending on his behavior at the time. You understand what I'm saying to you? Oh, yeah. So with this Daddy Gargon situation right now, it kind of like upset me very bad. It kind of like upset me. You know, it kind of like upset me because Daddy Gargon could have been my father. And I wouldn't want nobody out there to be disrespecting my father. And the stuff that Colaz Smith was saying in the video, Daddy Gargon heard everything. And Daddy Gargon says, I'm not going to go to your level. And he was the one that was saying some stuff too, but Daddy Gargon did not go this far.
Go as hard as that.
Yeah, but
people could say what they want to say. Like,
yeah, this is YouTube. Since people can't say what they gotta say.
That's not saying people can say what they
You're
want.
putting out your videos there. If you don't want nobody to see certain videos,
then don't do videos.
Don't you should never show the part at the airport then where your wife was leaving.
Or don't do videos, period.
Or don't do videos, period, if you don't want nobody talking about you. But if I put out a video right now and people don't like what I say, they're gonna talk about it. I can't stop them from talking. But if they come at me with certain things, I can counter back. I can come back at you. Yeah. But I'm not going to put out no video like that and be calling you no names. I'll be calling your mama no names, your sister no names, your brother no names. Because I don't think that's right for Colaz to do. Because what if you're over there telling this man to go suck out his mama and then Daddy Gargon might have some people in Jamaica. He got to be careful because he goes on these adventures. How you know that somebody is not going to get offended to what you say to Daddy Gargon and not going to lay weight to you in one of your adventures? You have to be careful what you're doing. You have to be careful what you say. I even made a video at one point to tell Colaz Smith, don't need to say where he's going to be doing his adventures. Yeah. Because you're going to have people that's not going to like what he's doing. Yeah. You understand? And for him to be sending out, because at one point he says, look, I think the reason why Daddy Gargon haven't gotten hurt yet is because of his age. I don't think that nobody's going to hurt Daddy Gargon like that, because I don't see where Daddy Gargon get to the point where he's threatening nobody to hurt nobody, or he's sending a message to nobody to say, I'm going to do this to you and I'm going to do that to you.
He hasn't even really said nothing.
Yeah, older folks always like to put their,
put his 2 cents in if he wants
give,
to.
you know, and they like to scold people. Because my mother sometimes, right, she'll say some stuff that I don't like, but you know how
Everybody's
I do?
Mother does that.
Yeah, but you know what I do? Or the older people in my family, you know what I do? I just leave and don't talk to them.
Right.
I don't have to argue back with them.
Why
I stay away from them.
Like, what was the purpose of responding? I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. If they do something that you don't like.
To me, I just feel like all of this is just clickbait.
You think it's clickbait?
And he just wants some new subscribers. Simple as that.
He's getting a lot of subscribers. He's at 199 now.
People love the drama.
He's at 199. He only needs one more to get to be 200,000 subscribers. And he's growing fast.
Of course, because people love the drama.
And they love the drama. Nobody like when anything is nice.
No.
This world, social media, is all about drama right now. And everybody got Daddy Gargon at the head on the chopping block right now. And he had even put out a video last week and saying that everybody's heating off of him. And that kind of like got Colaz upset. But Colaz was saying Daddy Gargon can't even afford to go out and buy a decent meal. How can he not afford to buy a decent?
He can't afford.
That's what I'm saying. This man live in New York. You think it's easy to live in New York?
You think that you're all that,
yeah,
and you're not.
You know what I mean? How you gonna tell this man that he can't afford? He was even talking about Daddy Gargon think he's a well-dressed man on YouTube. Daddy Gargon says he's a well-dressed man on YouTube, but that's his opinion. That's how he feels.
His own opinion.
Yeah. And Colaz is saying that, oh, Daddy Gargon is even saying that he's a well-dressed man on YouTube.
Just like how he thinks he's all that.
Yeah.
He could think that he's well-dressed. I don't know. These people are so weird.
I just don't know, man. I don't know. You got the Jamaicans, them. You know, they cry a lot about hate. They cry a lot about bad mind. They cry a lot about jealousy. But each and every one of them got it inside of them.
Yeah.
Because personally, if I had 199,000 subscribers, I'm not going to pay no attention to Daddy Gargon.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Why would Daddy Gargon live inside of America? Colaz live in Jamaica. You understand?
Like, dude, you live in Jamaica. You're not doing anything.
He feeds people. He feeds people.
Right. I mean, I get it, but it's like you're not even up to date, homeboy. Like you're not in the US. You're not doing anything. If anything, the old man is doing better.
Because he's saying that Daddy Gargon can't do this, and Daddy Gargon might have his bank account fill up with money and you don't even know it.
That man lives in New York, 9 times out of 10 he could do what he want to do.
Right, because New York is the most expensive state. New York and California is the most expensive state in the United States.
But he wouldn't know because he's not from the United States.
Right.
He's from Jamaica, and he feel like just because he's doing better than the Jamaicans over there, don't mean that you're doing better than the people in the US.
In America, yes.
Not.
Yeah.
In our reality, you're a small pup compared to these big giants. You're
exactly.
really nothing for real.
Because
like,
they're saying that now because of you got all of these expensive cars in Jamaica now.
200,000 subscribers is nothing.
Right. Mr. Beast has 400 and something million subscribers.
Exactly. And you don't see him going up there.
You don't see Mr. Beast gives away money every day. I'm talking about thousands of dollars.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like
Mr. Beast might not cook and feed people, but Mr. Beast give away thousands of dollars every day. You don't see Mr. Beast up here addressing no small time person and not telling nobody to suck out their mother. And this is just gone too far.
I told you he's getting a big head because of this YouTube shit.
Why would I do?
You're not really doing shit.
Yeah. Why would you go on TV and then you're going to be hiding your video on top of... You are to hide this video because you went too far. You went too far with the disrespect. I've never seen that in my culture with the Jamaican men them disrespecting our old men. I've never seen it. It's the first time. With my culture that I know, You don't disrespect old people.
Like I said, he thinks he's all that and he's not. Simple as that. That's just what I have to say. You're not all that and you need to calm down. Simple as
Jesus Christ. It was so ugly to the point, because I was in the bathtub last night, right? And the way our Colaz was carrying on, I felt like I was going to cry.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, it touched me so to the point, because I've never seen that in my culture. Maybe I'm naive, but I never see that in my culture. The last time I heard those kind of words is when I was back in Jamaica, probably about when I was 7 years old. I hear people tell people like that, because we don't hear these things here in America. Go suck out your mama crotches. I don't hear these things here. And then one bitch was on my comment section, was talking about for me to move my bumbo clot. I don't hear these things here in America. When I hear those things, it makes my ear, make the hair stands up on my skin. And I just feel like I'm better off than these things. Seriously. It just feels that way to me. Let me pause this for a minute. Seriously, those things just let you get afraid. You start to get anxious in your body. When you you see, not you, because you wasn't born in Jamaica.
Yeah, but that shit doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're born in Jamaica, you hear these men, these long-toned men going after these women. Some of them chop up their women. I've heard that men chop up women in Jamaica. I've heard all kinds of bad stuff. Maybe because, and why you think I haven't been back in years? Some of the streets that I don't know, even though I was born in Jamaica, I really don't even know my own country.
Scare me. Like I said, I'm not scared of them or him. I'm not scared of them or this dude at all.
Well, I'm not scared of them.
Or this dude.
I just don't want to associate myself,
you know what I'm saying,
with this kind of
stuff.
stuff.
And I'm not going to watch what I say to him because he goes off. Because I can be nasty. Yeah. Whatever you got to say doesn't bother me.
Me too.
You understand what I'm saying?
Me too. I can get real nasty and dirty. I just don't want to lower myself.
You're nothing to me. I don't like you. You think you're all that, and you're not. And I will not be watching your videos.
You're not going to watch his video.
I used to think that
I used to like his adventures. But
I don't like it.
The last three videos, the one with this song with Daddy Gargon, the song, number one, the song is highly inappropriate and tasteless. It's tasteless. His subscribers, and some of them was bigging him up. They want a track of it. They want this. Those are the mumus them. Yeah. Call them the mumus them. Because they don't know any better. If they want to see track, they need to come to America. We got everything here. We got everything here. And everything come out first in America. This song that he dissed Daddy Gargon in that song, that's highly inappropriate, highly tasteless.
Like
you're gonna diss a 70-something-year-old man.
This man is not even your age. I can understand
if you're going back and forth at the age.
That's your age. Like, you look dumb.
Yeah, man.
Simple.
That's some dumb moves.
You look stupid.
Yeah, I don't know how to even title this video right now. Because like I said, Colaz and Daddy Gargon, I used to like both of them. Okay, because not like them in person like that, like them on the screen. You understand? Like to watch them on the screen because I don't know them personally. And the problem with the Jamaicans, they need to stop getting personal with these YouTubers. I don't
like watching none of them.
But now it just makes me feel like I don't even want to watch them. At first, Daddy Gargon, who used to be so funny because I like the way how he talks and the rhymes of words. We used to be so funny, but when they start going at each other like that and back and forth, and then you have the other reactors, the other Jamaican reactors, them jumping on the bandwagon. It's like Daddy Gargon head is on the chopping board. Wow. It's like they have his head there and they're chopping his head off. Little by little, they're chopping this man's head off. And they're weaponizing him because of his age. And I don't think that's really cool to do. I don't think that's right. You would never see Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber, so I have to use Mr. Beast as an example because I don't see no YouTuber as big as Mr. Beast. Not yet. Have you seen any a YouTuber as big as Mr. Beast?
I have no idea, because to be honest, I don't watch YouTube.
420 something million subscribers. Where do you see that at? This is not thousands.
And this dude only has 200.
He has. It's gonna almost 200,000 subscribers.
That you're all that in a bag of chips.
And Mr. Beast has 400. It's like this quack-looking woman is telling me that when I did the video about Colaz Smith, right? And I had to set her straight about Colaz Smith, that Colaz Smith don't have to do what you guys want her to do. She come back at me and talked about move my bumbo clot. I don't even know, bitch, I don't speak like that. You understand what I'm saying to you? And then she coming back with all her nasty mouth like that. When I hear all of these people like that, I was like, oh. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. What kind of an animal is this? You know? What kind of an animal is this? She looks like an opossum. That's the same woman that looks like an opossum.
I bet.
I tried to say, is she... What she looks like is an armadillo, looks like her, a skunk, or an opossum. Okay? She looks like an opossum. And she was coming back at me with her nasty mouth and stuff like that, telling me about this, the way she was speaking against me and shit like that. Lady, don't waste your time.
He doesn't need to waste his time.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
To react on any of these things either, because like I said, it's not going to be nice for you if you react on this video. Simple as that. Because I'm going to come back up here with her and I'm going to dog the shit out of you. So don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Listen, when I'm on my platform, my video speaking, I have the right to be on my video just like everybody else. People come at me stupid and crazy. I can get crazy. I just refuse to stoop low. You understand?
Come back up here and dog the shit out of
Ari just refuse.
I don't like you.
You don't like him, huh?
No. I don't like you. You're not all that. You're not even cute.
I'm just telling you.
Cut it.
I would just, and then again too, let's address the car accident. I saw where, like I said, I am so happy that nobody deserved to meet in a car accident, because you know we drive cars, okay, and we don't want nothing happen to our relatives, and we don't want anything happen to nobody, you know, when they drive a car. I saw where Clymer, his adopted son, was saying that he saw a black puss. You know what a puss is? A puss is, in Jamaica, they call it puss, but a puss is a cat.
Okay.
But we don't speak like that, okay? But he saw a black cat 3 times on top of the BMW that the father bought. Colaz Smith bought him that BMW.
Okay.
So they're thinking because the black cat was on the, they're thinking that maybe Daddy Gargon or somebody sent the black cat fur to go on top of Clymer's car so Clymer can meet in an accident, because Colaz Smith was saying that a lot of people had gotten mad when he had bought the BMW for Clymer. And Clymer had just turned 18 years old. Of course, that's not unusual for us to see. Because I bought you your first house when you were 18 years old. That's not unusual, right? Rich people buy their kids cars. But Colaz Smith was saying that people did not like for him to buy Clymer that car. So what he was insinuating is like they were probably dying for them to meet in an accident or for something to happen.
None of that
happen to the car.
What time was the accident?
That was like a Sunday night.
At what time though?
I don't know what time it was, but I know it was Sunday night.
The boy was probably tired.
He was tired. He was tired.
Ain't nobody send no cat for none of that shit. All of that shit is just in. Man, listen, I don't got time for that.
I said
shit.
Because listen, Clymer was merely tired. They worked themselves hard. Colaz Smith worked himself a lot building that house. They worked themselves like a dog in the countries. So of course they're tired. But when I hear Clymer said he's seen the post, the black post on the cat.
They just want to make excuses.
You know what I mean? People don't know what puss. When you hear puss in America, puss can when they hear the word puss, it can be determined the wrong way. You have to say cat.
Yeah.
But when they hear the word puss, what
all of that shit is just excuses.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's gonna walk.
The boy should have never been driving.
Drive when he's tired. He was tired.
Simple.
They could have slept back home, but they wanted was to go home. And he fell. And it happened so fast. Because, you know, I'm telling you, me and my husband, right? When every time he's going out of town, you know how these United States highway, they're big and they're far. You're talking about California, 4,000 miles away from where we are, California is at. The place is so big. New York is what, 8 hours away from us. When I'm going with my husband and I'm driving, I gotta be careful. I gotta make sure his eyes are open on the road. And we gotta make sure that we don't drive at nighttime. We stay at a hotel at nighttime because them big old dark roads, sometimes there's no street lights. You got deers that are running across the road. You got bears, them big bears. You got deers, you got bears. What other animals we gotta worry about on the freeway again? It's mostly deers. Yeah. Mostly deers be crashing in the semi-trucks. Yeah. Bears, if you're down in Alaska, maybe you'll see elk, and where the other one name again? The other big animal that looks like a cow and a horse together. What you call that? Oh man, I don't know. Gee wee. Yeah, a moose. Uh-huh. When you're down in Alaska, you have to worry about moose. You have to worry about deers. Right. You got to worry about elk. So these roads are dangerous here in the United States. So sometimes it's just best for you to just chill out and don't drive this road at night. And in Jamaica, they drive so fast in Jamaica. And the roads are not as big as our roads. Right. They got windy roads in Jamaica. Exactly. And they don't slow down. Because I see where Colaz was doing an adventure the other day, right? And I saw the motorbike that was filming them. And the speed that they were going on filming the truck. I thought at one point the motorbike guy was going to crash into another vehicle, and they do a lot of overtaking. Wow. They drive reckless in Jamaica. They drive fast and they drive moose. Yeah, that's the animal that I was talking about. They drive fast and they drive reckless in Jamaica, because I remember when my stepdad used to go down to Jamaica, right? When he used to leave from Canada and go to Jamaica. He was saying to me, Jackie, oh my God, the people them go so fast at Jamaica and you got so many deaths because they crash. They be crashing and dying so much. Wow. And that's one of the main reasons why I was always afraid to go to Jamaica, because they're saying that even the taxi drivers, the way they drive so fast, it's like they don't have any respect for the roads, and they always have a lot of crashes and stuff like that, you know? So I just feel that Climber was very tired. And sometimes when you are sleepy, you can't control sleep. When you're well tired, no matter what you do, you cannot control your sleep. And then when you fall asleep, you don't even know that you fall asleep. And that's what happened to him. Why crash in the car? That's what happened to him. Nobody's wishing them to crash. No, and I heard that Colaz was saying that, oh, you know, Daddy Gargon is wishing for him to crash in a car. And God, of course, God is the greatest. That's his slogan. If God is the greatest, you should always think like that. Believe in God. You should not be up here tearing down this elderly man like that.
Because you're getting attention now. That shit is not genuine.
Yes, you can't be doing that. You have to chill.
Genuine. It's not genuine.
You think it's not genuine? No, you have to chill. And then he was saying that Daddy Gargon was tearing down the guys that's working for him, his team members. I don't feel Daddy Gargon was tearing them down. Daddy Gargon was giving his opinion. He has a right to give his opinion. You put the videos out there and he's criticizing the videos, analyzing. You should see how some of these reactors act in the United States. Yeah. You see Colaz really don't get no bad criticism. Yeah. He needs to be in the United States. You see the way how they be doing these actors and actors. Yeah. What about you know that faggot one, the Batty boy, what's his name, Nas X? You see the way how they were doing him the other day?
Yeah.
He was in the street of LA with underpants and high heel boots.
And you don't see him going crazy?
Right. And they were, they were even, because I was even saying to him on Instagram, you're not a woman, you're a man. You were born a man. Stop being what you're not.
And he does not care.
And he doesn't care what we're saying about him.
Not at all.
And in America, they get, man, I mean, tell you, they get some crucial comments.
Yeah.
They even, you know what they do sometimes here? They even make up videos that people pass away when they're still alive. When I hear about that stuff, you know how they used to do Wendy Williams. Who they used to do that? They even do that to Denzel Washington.
Do it to everybody.
They be putting them nasty comments. They be making videos. Oh, this one just passed away.
And the dude is still alive.
Oh my God, I've been seeing some stuff. Oh my, this one, they were saying that this one is an offender.
He wouldn't be able to deal with it.
You wouldn't be able to deal with the American.
You reacting off of this dude like that.
Jesus Christ, man. But you know what I would say too? I would say my advice to Daddy Gargon, don't react on Colaz no more. You know? Just kind of like take it cool. Do your thing. It takes two. What's your last comment on this? Because I'm not going.
If he wants to react to this bozo, he can. Simple as that. You're not God, homeboy.
That's what Daddy Gargon was saying. Daddy Gargon was saying Colaz Smith is not God.
You're not God. He could react to you if he wants to. Like, boy, you think you all that and you're not. Simple.
He should stop.
That's just how I feel.
He should stop reading comments. He should stop watching everybody's videos.
You should be happy that this old guy is doing.
Yeah, you should be really of a fact. Man, you know who they be tearing up to? Mara in Africa. Even though he gets mad sometime and he said he's going to hire an attorney, you know what he does? He has his subscribe. He'll come up on a live stream and talk about, oh, I'm going to get my attorney. You know what his subscribers do? Send him money for attorney and he put the money in his pocket.
Exactly.
He don't be getting no attorney.
Exactly.
He knows this. You know what? I am Mara knows that if there's no reactor that reacts on him, he is
You're not relevant.
Done.
At least you have somebody that's reacting on you, dude. You should be happy about that because that's giving more views.
Exactly.
But no, you want to go ahead and react and act like you're this dude.
Yeah, if reactors don't talk about you, you are irrelevant, period.
Like what?
And me, if I get up to that level, okay? If I get up to 200,000 subscribers, I will not be reading comments like these. And I will not be blocking anybody either. I will just leave them unread.
Right.
Leave them unread and continue with your life. But you cannot be out there saying these things and then when you come off a camera, you got to look behind you. Look behind your back. Because no matter how you think you're safe, you're not really safe nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, you might think a lot of them up here like you, but I tell them, oh yes, you needed was to come out and say something. They're the same one gonna be cutting you down.
Yeah.
They are the same one that if you're not careful and walking around the Jamaican streets, they're gonna find you. Yeah. So it's not worth it for you to be out there reacting off of this man and be telling this man the stuff them that I heard Colaz Smith was saying to Daddy Gargon. I really can't repeat some of these things here. It is so vulgar. It is so dirty, so nasty, so disrespectful. You would never want anyone to be talking to your father like that. You would never want anyone to be talking to your mom like that. He was even talking about Colaz Smith's wife, and your wife is a germs. All of those things don't even make any sense. You know? To me, those are what? Those are just useless. Those are nonsense. Those are useless.
And then you're dogging this man's wife.
Yeah, and then you're going to bring this man's wife in there.
What did he even ever say?
I don't understand.
About your wife for you to be going.
That's what I'm saying.
His wife. Like, what did he even ever say bad to this woman? besides she doesn't have a brain in a mouth for herself. Or besides you didn't give her a kiss at the thing. You're triggered because you know that you're not doing right by that woman.
But you know what I noticed with these Jamaican men? A lot of them have sided with Colaz Smith, right? What is wrong with giving your wife a kiss at the airport?
Nothing.
What is wrong with a hug and a kiss? What is wrong with that? If you go online, you see Rihanna kissing her boyfriend. You see Donald Trump kissing his wife. Kissing is not something that is sacred.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
that's something that wife and husband does.
Why are you so mad?
Why are you so mad about Daddy Gargon telling you that you should have kissed your wife at the airport? What is so wrong with that? My husband kissed me all the time in public, hugged me all the time in public, hold on to my hands when we're walking on the street. We walk in the park together holding hands. What is wrong with that? Why can't we be in love? Why can't harmony, unity? Why can't you unite? Why does it have to be the husband walking far away over there and the wife walking far away over there? Those are way back in the days. Why? Oh, you don't want nobody to see. Oh, me and my wife, because my girlfriend might see. I don't want nobody to see. I don't want nobody seeing me doing this stuff. That's nonsense. That's so immature and childish.
You sent that woman off because you had other plans.
Yeah, man.
You know what's going on.
That is so immature and childish. It takes love. We're preaching love. Unite. Unity. What is so wrong with this man telling you, with this man saying that you shall hug and kiss your wife? A lot of Jamaican men, the ones the Baka Yaga ones don't believe in hugging and kissing out in public. But yes, still they be doing it behind in the bedroom. Does that make any sense?
Stupid.
Jesus Christ of mercy. What can be so wrong with this? Don't you want to hug and... People see you got 2 children. You have to do something to get the children, eh?
Exactly.
She didn't just get children like that. You know what I mean? When you're married, I even seen one video of him when I just started watching him. Excuse me. This is the food that we're eating. Anyways, I saw one video of him when he lift up Sham in his hands and carry her in the bedroom and close the door. When I watched that video, I said, whoa, that's a little bit intimate at that time. So why you can't kiss her now? And that video is like, when somebody is getting ready to make love to somebody.
What was that video?
I think I'm going to look for it and show you that video. This is a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, because she didn't look like that.
He picked her up. I don't know who was recording or if he had set up the camera. He picked her up.
Was she skinnier?
Yes, she was skinnier. Exactly. And he picked her up, lift her up, the romantic pickup, and was carrying her in the bedroom like he was going to make love to her.
They don't have that no more.
And that's on camera.
They don't have that no more.
So I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all.
He ain't into her like that.
And he goes away on the weekends, right? He does his adventure on the weekend. And he comes home. There's nothing wrong with that. It's business. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. That type of life is not for everybody. It couldn't be for me. Because my husband can't go away for weeks like that and then come back home. He just can't. But it's good for some people. It works for some people. You understand? Because that's his job. My husband don't have them type of job. His job is to take care of his wife. That's my husband's job. He'll tell you that. My job is to take care of my wife. Because even if he's out there working, he's coming back home to take care of his wife. You understand? So, all right now. So, what would you say, your last word, so we can get off of this topic?
Goodbye. That's my last word to that dude.
That's the last word to that dude.
You're not all that.
My last word to Colaz Smith and Daddy Gargon is, it takes 2. Stop the fighting amongst each other. My advice is, Colaz need to stop talking about Daddy Gargon, and Daddy Gargon need to stop talking about Colaz Smith. But then again, that's just a suggestion. I can't make them do it. If they still decide to do it, that's on them.
On you?
That's on them. that's on them.
You don't own nobody's phone.
Yeah, you don't own nobody's phone, and you don't own nobody's camera, nobody's computer. So if people want to get out and make their videos, they're free to make their videos. Exactly. And people are reacting to what you put out in your videos. If you don't want people to see certain things, don't put it in your videos. Maybe cut out certain parts of the video, or do your video a different type of way. If you don't want, as long as you have your video out there, telling you this right now, people are gonna comment. Even the ones that they claim that they love you so much and arms and glove you so much, they're talking behind your back. Because I heard a lot of stuff behind your back that I wouldn't even bring it on the camera. You understand? Because it's not important to me. And as a matter of fact, I don't care. So, anyways, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye-bye. If you listen, you will learn something. So, goodbye.